More people are recycling these days, which is great. But have you thought about what you are tossing into that recycling bin? Our sponsor, the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, or EGLE, is encouraging you to know it before you throw it. To find out why, we are joined by Matthew Van Benton, who is the operations supervisor at Materials Recycling Facility. Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So first off, let's talk about the recycling process and what happens to materials after they are picked up on our curbside bins.
Sure. The recyclables are collected from the community, brought to our facility and facilities similar to ours, across the nation and the world. And we immediately begin to sort the recycle. Comes in, as you're seeing there, immediately evaluated for contaminants, large, bulky waste, whether it's wet because it doesn't function well, and then it just is further sorted at each station in our facility and across our lines.
Okay, so you guys get it, you start sorting it, but what are some of the dangerous materials that workers encounter at the recovery facilities?
There are quite a few. I would say the top three are sharp objects that pictured here: scissors, sometimes kitchen knives, needles. We also get batteries that contain both dangerous chemicals that can be fire hazards or cause chemical burns to our employees as they have their hands on them. And then lastly, I would say large items that are hard for our people to handle. The system, though we're in a large building, there are smaller, what I would refer to as choke points. And people think, oh, well, my stove is made of metal, it's recyclable. Well, it is, but it wasn't designed to be recycled in these facilities.
All right. Now, I think that's the big question for many of us. Yeah, metal can be recycled, but we don't know how to dispose of it. So you tell us, what are the right ways to dispose of things like spray cans and hazardous materials?
Sure. Well, there are a few different ways. There are hazardous waste events that are sponsored across Michigan. I know, for instance, Resource Recovery and Recycling of Southwest Oakland County, commonly referred to as ROSOC, sponsors, I think, 4 events, so quarterly throughout the year, where you can bring oils that maybe you've changed your oil in your vehicle, or old gas that you encountered in a garage clean out, paint that you no longer need. These things are actually recycled, but they have to go through a very clear path. And that, you can just look up hazardous waste events on the internet and find a lot of good information.
And learn more. Thank you for educating us a bit, Matthew. We appreciate you being on the show today.
Sure. Well, thank you, Tati. It was my pleasure.
EGLE promotes recycling with its Recycling Raccoon Squad. You may have seen their ads. To learn more about how you can recycle safely and get the guidelines for recycling in your area, visit the website recyclingraccoons.org. Again, that's recyclingraccoons.org.